Hello everyone, SMB1985 here. Welcome back to a death battle reaction. This is gonna be a newer death battle reaction. This is a recent one. I probably want to catch up to it, but based on my Pokemon versus Street Fighter reaction, or Pikachu versus Blanca, sorry if it got a little bit too emotional. Pikachu was just that too adorable to support, and the way that he died, it really killed me in the inside. But I guess this will be another Pokemon crossover, or anime crossover, of course. So this is the newest death battle that I've missed because I was doing other different stuff, but now we're back. We're back with a death battle reaction. This is the newest one, and it is Pokemon versus Yu-Gi-Oh. I have not watched Yu-Gi-Oh before, but I could just like imagine the references that I've discovered. I guess that's Yugi, and he's holding like a card, and I think the card is like powerful, I guess. Yeah, I have not watched Yu-Gi-Oh before, but we're back with another Pokemon crossover death battle, and as you can see, there's Ash Ketchum and Pikachu. So I'm not gonna get too excited over this. This was posted at least 3 weeks ago. This was 3 weeks, and I've screenshotted this at December 8th, probably the same day as when I screenshotted my I think it was the Bellna Productions Christmas with Sonic road trip and SMG4. Yeah, I probably screenshot it at the exact same day. But we're gonna check this out. We're gonna see who's gonna win. Man, guys, I gotta go with Pokemon. I honestly want. I'm honestly hoping Pokemon will win. I gotta go with Ash, man, because Ash just seems really cool, and I'm pretty sure Yugi is cool too, but I haven't seen your anime before. But something about Pokemon just seems so special. All these cool Pokemon characters. We lost one of the Pokemon voice actress. So I'm gonna have to go with Pokemon. Okay? So if Pikachu could not defeat Blanca, then something about Ash Ketchum, there may be faith. There may be faith on Ash Ketchum. So I'm ready. I'm ready to correct this prediction. I hope Ash Ketchum will win. If not, again, well played. I'm not gonna cry over spilled milk. Let's jump right into this newest death battle video.
Right, Pikachu?
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Fly!
Ash Ketchum versus Yugi Moto.
The biggest
Yugi
question from the
Moto.
playground. Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh? He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay, I'm gonna take this seriously this time.
This is a big episode. Just look at how long it is.
I'm going with
so thanks to
Pokemon
our
again.
sponsor, Mad Mushroom, for helping us make it happen.
Yeah, go check out Mad Mushroom's newest game, Night Swarm. It just launched and it's all about action.
Collect companions and claim your
I
throne
really
as
hope
Vampire Lord in this Survivor-like and roguelike
Ketchum beat
RPG.
Yugi.
Double the like.
Each run is another step on your journey to wipe out hordes, find new followers, unlock new quests, and look cool while doing it. Look at that gear.
Night Swarm is on Steam now, and 15% off for a limited time. Hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon.
All the kids get their first one at age 10.
Charmander,
Don't sleep in like
Squirtle.
Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town.
Ash wanted to be a Pokemon master, though he didn't really know what that meant yet.
How about taking down
He's-
your
he's
rivals
like
to
over
be the very best,
in
like
his
no
20s
one
now?
ever was. Better than Gary and his dumb groupies.
Well, Ash knew he'd find his answer.
Wait, didn't he
at the
retire?
Pokemon League tournament.
Didn't Ash
So
Ketchum
who hooked him
retire?
up with the electric mouse, Pikachu. And what? He's your problem now, stupid.
Because he
Pikachu
ain't gonna stay
a
young.
lot. The new
Too
duo
long.
had a rocky start, but after an intense first day together, the rest, as they say, is history.
That's Ash's
25
man's best
seasons,
friend.
over 1,200 episodes, and the cornerstone of 2000s culture. Ash spent decades as a 10-year-old on the great Pokemaniac journey.
We should note we are prioritizing the
pretty
anime
sure
that
he
Ash is
did.
from, which often differs from the original games that inspired it.
Ash is equipped with tons of Pokeballs and an all-knowing Pokedex. That's also a Pokemon. But in a fight, Ash usually chooses Pikachu. Give the yellow red enough voltage and you'll regret it. Even ground types that would be immune to electric attacks in
They're
the
best
games
friends,
can't stop what
of
this
course.
Pikachu dishes out.
Yet
Pikachu and Ash
somehow
are best
Ash
friends.
is just fine after repeatedly getting zapped by this same electricity. Over time, Pikachu learned
Really?
Volt Tackle, Electro Web, Electro Ball, and
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt! The perfect attack for OHKOing flamboyant thieves and air balloons.
Oh, Jesse
Looks like
and
they're
James.
blasting off again.
so clearly the anime
Team
doesn't follow the
Rockets,
game
man.
rules.
I
like
cannot
when Pikachu shot himself
forget
with his
about that
own
saying.
thunder while on Swellow, who, you know, is vulnerable to lightning.
But somehow they used thunder as a super armor. He even learned how to deflect attacks by just spinning really fast. Whee!
Speaking of fast, Pikachu has intercepted lightning, but Quick Attack increases that speed even more.
And his Iron Tail really pairs well with Ash's offensive style. The guy plays crazy, opting for big damage over stalling.
Ash's style is so unusual that when a robot scanned his tactics, it exploded.
As the great philosophers put it, if it works, is it still stupid?
Ash and Pikachu's bond is magnetic and brought them new allies. Misty, Brock,
Yes,
Serena, just to
very
name a few.
memorable.
Underneath the stubbornness and crispy bikes, they are loyal friends.
Just like Ash's
Man,
Pokemon.
I gotta
They're
go
not
with
just
Pokemon,
collecting dust in a
man.
shiny hunting box. Ash's League
have
ID
to.
won't let him carry more than 6 at a time, but if he needs them, they'll all come running.
Water types like Squirtle and Lapras are key in seafaring.
I
fights,
believe I
and Ash
saw
can combine their water attacks
Pokemon
with
versus
Flaming Ice Beam.
Digimon.
One time,
I'll
his
also
Weasel
react
got
to that one
frozen
day.
while using Aqua Jet, which is fine. Now
Again,
he's using
Pokemon
Ice Aqua
versus
battering
Digimon.
ram.
Grass types like
I'm gonna react to
Bulbasaur and
that one
Torterra
day.
induce status effects and heal with synthesis.
But Sceptile's a menace. Yeah, so you got a big, scary Darkrai. Eat this leaf blade, Smeargle victim! Or that's what I would say if Tobias did an action replay of frickin' Latios. Give my man a win, 4Kids.
Well, 4Kids just did the localization. They didn't write the
I miss
Ah, they just get
4Kids,
me
man.
heated.
I
Almost as
really
much
miss
as in Birdie's
4Kids.
Flare Blitz. Then I'll
It's
sit
that
there and
Saturday
into
morning
overdrive,
cartoon
get my
channel,
revenge,
man.
ending Cineroar.
Ash had a fiery passion for reaching the top ASAP, but Charizard
It was on that-
wasn't
it was on that
board.
CW50
Pursuing pride
channel.
over packs, Ash lost the Viridian Force for the trees and fumbled
I
the
still
Indigo
remember
lead.
it.
Harsh lesson, but one he needed. Ash started bonding with Pokemon at a deeper level, and
I
that
wanna-
friendship motivated them
I wanna
to
watch
dodge
Sonic
light
X all
speed
over
moves
again,
like
man.
Solar Beam and Psybeam.
Charizard came
It's just
around
my
too. He's the
childhood.
last
It's one
one
of
you
my
want to see on the
wonderful
field. Even
Sonic
if you have a
anime
Blastoise like Gary,
cartoon
Ash will call for
childhood.
the most unexpected
Still miss
signature
watching.
move.
Seismic Toss!
So
The
much
people's
fun.
elbow of Pokemon.
Oh,
Charizard's so strong, his flamethrower melts boulders. The Pokemon world is wild.
Ash's Pokédex spells it out. Vanillix causes blizzards, Magikarp leaps over mountains and into space, Dusknoir pulls souls into the spirit world.
Oh, and Pikachu cleared a storm as wide as an island. Gotta catch 'em all. Surfetch, Butterfree, Heracross, Scraggy, Lycanroc, Palpitoad, Torkoal, Snivy.
With new regions soar new flying types like Pidgeot.
So many
On land, Ash has
Pokemon
physical
that I've
offense
probably
like
never
Melmetal
seen
and
before.
Crocodile, and Gibble will drop Draco Meteors on anyone, but mainly Piplup.
You want physical? Look at Ash. This
This
dwarf
is a
somehow
cool anime,
carried around
man. I gotta go with
Cosmo,
Pokemon.
which canonically weighs over a ton. Oh, and this huge log that's basically a whole tree, he chucked it like it was nothing. Ash can choose his own hands if he wants, and he does a lot.
Mewtwo!
Watching the Minnesota
Oh,
Vikings.
it's Mewtwo.
Resilience is the bare minimum to HMO1 cut it in the tall grass. Humans and Pokemon must protect and enrich each other's lives.
Like Mimey, the Mr. Mime back home who
Mimey.
boggles you with Reflect, Light Screen, and
Never
Psychic.
seen you.
Yep, that Mr. Mime, the stepdad who Ash caught in a Pokeball and brought home.
Never seen you.
Oh, so that's
I
how
really,
it works.
I have.
Ash figured
I'm-
out new ways
I'm
to
honestly
bond with
never
his
seen
pals
you.
with Aura. It's a life force that interacts with souls and links Ash with Lucario.
This Jackal excels at seeing.
Lucario's also bad too.
And Aura Spheres.
He's badass.
Evolution,
That bad.
Lucario's power surges enough to defeat champion Cynthia's Garchomp.
Mega
Mewtwo
would've been
and
handy
Lucario
at the
could be like
Safari Zone when
brothers.
Ash accidentally caught 30 Tauros, and he keeps hugging them. Ash, they're bulls.
Ash genuinely
Oh my
loves his
God.
little guys, but boy does it suck to see him lose the Pokemon League over and over again. Kid, just turn the hat backwards and lock in.
Ash's strength is
Bro,
not
he
in
cool,
battle
man.
theory, but his nurtured bond.
Ash
He
Ketchum
knows
was really
Pokemon
cool.
feelings better than anyone. With Greninja, Ash learned to synchronize their senses and movements, transforming him into Ash Greninja.
It comes with
Ash
huge
Greninja.
power increase,
What?
but there's a catch.
Yo, this is
Ash
cool
shares
already.
Greninja's pain. A small price to pay for the ultimate water shuriken.
Ash Greninja ran the ones with Champion Diantha's Mega Gardevoir. And just a normal Gardevoir can conjure black holes.
Oh, I heard of
Pokemon
you.
and
I heard of
teamwork
Guard.
get along like rice balls and jelly-filled donuts. They saved the
Hard
world
enough.
from Lysander, who tried to kill all life. They fought the giants.
What? They playing the James Bond? Wait, you playing the James Bond music?
Who can tow entire regions?
Ash's team battled Steven Stone and Alon.
Really? They playing the James Bond music?
Forms of Groudon and Kyogre.
From the James
Ah,
Bond
don't
versus
get me
John
started
Wick.
on Alon. Ash
That-
did
that
everything
song is
right,
really familiar.
But no, Greninja still lost to his Charizard after only getting hit 3 times. How does Blast Burn beat
Oh.
Water Shuriken? Get your type charts right, poor kids.
Boomstick 4 Kids weren't even around anymore when this aired. Regardless, after his loss at Kalos, Ash traveled to Alola and beyond to train. And thanks to some really delicious soup, his new Gengar Gigantamaxed.
Hide you, Gengar! He haunts foes with G-Max Terror, or even swallows them up. I bet it smells nasty in there.
Ash and Pikachu also
Why does it look like
started
he's
off
growing
with their
boobs?
Z move.
What the hell?
All they need is a power ring, some JoJo poses, and Thunderbolt will evolve into
10 million volt
Got man
Thunderbolt!
boobs now?
This Rainbow Lightning is their ace. You see this coming? You're cooked. Absorb electricity? Cooked. Fused with an Ultra Beast? Cooked.
Ash journeyed so much
Cook.
that monsters from another dimension are nothing.
Pikachu looks so adorable with the
Is a
hat.
poisonous
Ash's
sniper,
hat.
and Solgaleo is basically the Sun God, a legendary Pokemon whose
Sun
Sunsteel
God.
Strike
Bro,
lights up
guys,
the
I gotta go with
universe.
Pokemon.
Ash got a god in his
This is
back for
already
just
a
being a nice dude.
badass
Smell
of
you
a
later,
anime.
Gary.
In fact, when Ash and friends band together, they can halt Dialga's Roar of Time. And Dialga literally controls the concept of time. Is there a legendary Pokemon he hasn't befriended?
But it all started with Pikachu.
Oh,
so
I want to
it was
have
gonna
faith on
end with
Pikachu, man. I want to have
in
faith
the
on
Tournament of
Pikachu
Champions
and
Alon
Ash Ketchum and the rest of the
number one
Pokemon
trainer.
members.
Finally, after 3,000 years, we're free. 4 kids, let my boy win. Yes.
Please, dude.
Ash did his best, and he had
Please.
no regrets. Now free to
He's
hand
not a
over his
kid
torch
anymore.
to new bright-eyed trainers.
Ash realized that to him, a Pokemon Master was someone who was friends with every Pokemon. So
He
and
is practically
Pikachu
a
threw a
grown-up
stick in
now.
the air and walked the way it landed. Because in the world of Pokemon,
Oh.
the journey continues.
I want to have faith in Ash, man. I want to. I really want to.
If you want to
No
travel the world
traybacks,
like
guys.
Ash or look
No
as rad as
traybacks
Yugi,
after what
then
happened
we've
to my
got the
Hawk
threads for
versus
you.
This battle is
Godzilla
sponsored by Quince.
reaction.
You'll like this. A bunch of Death Battle staff have owned Quince stuff for ages, so we know it's legit.
Quince makes it easy to look sharp, feel good, and find gifts that last. From Mongolian cashmere sweaters to Italian wool coats, Quince pieces are crafted from premium materials and built to hold up without the luxury markup.
Nice! This is totally a Kaiba fit right here. Just gotta pop up that collar.
Quince makes the essentials every guy needs: denim, chinos,
Man.
down jackets, wool top coats, and leather styles built to last, just to name a few.
Hey,
This is
at
made
least
from
there's a
premium
rematch.
materials. Oh,
Thanks
and by cutting out the
for
middlemen and traditional markups.
Thanks for
Quince
bringing
delivers
back
the same quality as luxury brands at
Pokemon
a fraction
in
of
general.
the price. So get your wardrobe sorted and your gift list handled with Quince.
Don't wait.
Broomstick
Go to
and
quince.com/deathbattle for free
Wiz and
shipping on your
Broomstick.
order
Thank you.
and 365
Thank you.
day
You actually
returns.
brought it back.
Now available in Canada too. That's
You actually returned it. Thank you.
QUINCE.com/deathbattle.
Free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/deathbattle.
Okay.
Many a theorist have tried to solve the
Yu-Gi-Oh.
mystery of ancient Egypt.
I have not
What was the
watched
secret
this
to such a
anime
glorious
before.
civilization?
Sorry, I
Time
have not
travel?
watched
The
it.
divine hand? Aliens? Nah, they were gamers.
Egyptians played games with sorcery. These magical ceremonies
Oh, wow.
punished dark hearts with swift death. The Shadow Game.
No, Wiz. They were banished to the Shadow Realm. Wink.
Sadly, the way of the Shadow Games was lost across time and the pieces of the Millennium Puzzle. It's said the one who solves the puzzle would pass judgment on evil, and in the modern day, Yugi Moto reassembled it and wished for a friend.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Turn that jam up! Yugi was a shy kid that helped run his grandpa's
18
game
years
shop.
old.
But little did he know that completing the puzzle would link his spirit to an ancient pharaoh.
Yami.
Wait, so he's
always
younger
willing
than
to lend you
Ash?
a hand, and always on demon time while doing so.
They said
He's
Ash used to
anime
be from
jigsaw.
10 years
Yami wants
old
to play a
in his,
shadow
over his
game.
Whether it's
20s.
Griddle Air Hockey, Mario Party with Chloroform, or the game that would take his world and ours by storm, Duel Monsters.
It's a summoner's war. Time to send monsters to the graveyard and take your foe down to 0 life points.
When Yugi's grandpa was kidnapped by the deranged CEO Seto Kaiba, Yugi knew it was time to knock him down the only way he knows how, playing a children's card game.
And for his
That's
L,
a
Kaiba
kid's
was given a
commercial.
penalty game. Lose or cheat against Yami at your own peril. With the puzzle, Yami can punish you in some seriously messed up ways. Illusions of being set on fire, swapping your soul, or the infamous Mind Crush.
The Millennium Puzzle does far more than force hallucinations. It brings monsters to reality, forms barriers, manipulates probability, and seals away spirits.
You can't buy this. It and 6 other Millennium items are juiced up by ghosts.
Despite Yami's retribution, Yugi wasn't aware of this darker half.
Now
Yami
we
had
got
amnesia,
cool.
so he didn't know himself either. But after a run-in with enemy Millennium Ring user Dark Bakura,
Illuminati confirmed.
LARPing, Yugi and Yami learned each other's shtick and made the dynamic duo.
With friends Taya, Tristan, and their left leg Joey, Yugi and Yami were ready for anything.
Because Yugi had a great early deck. Monsters for offense, spells for effects, and traps for setups. Oh, and there they go.
Okay, if Yugi's deck is so good, why isn't it the meta? Put me in, coach. Face my 2,000 card deck.
Don't be too quick to judge.
Oh, wow.
Yugi's a very clever strategist. His style works best
You really
at
want to be in the
maximizing the use of
Yu-Gi-Oh
so-called
universe
cards.
too?
Cool story, Wiz, but what's he gonna do about the 3 blue eyes Kaiba's got aiming at his dome?
Simple. Summon the monster card Karibo and have him multiply. With a 1,000 strong meat shield, a dragon's breath is a gentle breeze.
Well, okay. Didn't know Yugi had that dog in him, but I'm about brute force. Buster Blader and Celtic Guardian are sick, nasty swordsmen. Summon Skull shoots bolts of lightning, and the giant soldier of stone can destroy moons.
Time Wizard's better. It's a living clock that fast forwards or rewinds a local area of time, turning monsters to infants or wizards into wise sages.
Speaking of wizardry, you can't have a Yugi deck without his right hand, Dark Magician, and his apprentice, Dark Magician Girl.
Both are masters of dark magic, and Yugi often pairs them with the damage redirecting magic cylinder. Now that's thinking with portals.
There's support monsters too. Catapult Turtle is a bot with a cannon that literally launches other monsters. And when Yugi comboed it with Gaia and Swords of Revealing Light, which immobilizes monsters, they brought down an entire fortress. Wait, that's not how the card game works. Is he cheating?
Well, we're prioritizing the manga and anime over anything else, which can differ from the real world.
They're calling him out.
Yugi also
They're
has tons of
exposing
spell
him.
cards. Monster Reborn resurrects a fallen friend.
Bro.
Turn Jump is a time skip. And Pot of Greed
I hope
lets Yugi
Pokemon
draw 2
wins.
more cards
I hope
like
Pokemon
Pot of Greed,
wins.
which lets him draw 2 more cards.
I'm not
like-
giving up.
Things get
I'm not
dicey,
giving
he has
up
more
on
trap
Ash.
cards to level the
or-
field,
or
like
Pikachu.
Dimension
I'm not
Sphinx,
giving
which
up.
reflects damage directly back at the opponent's
I'm
life
not
points.
giving up.
And if his monsters and life
not.
points get wiped, he can just press Ctrl-Z with Mirage Ruler to get them all back.
Pair these cards with Yugi and Yami's teamwork, and nothing could stand in their way. Not even the game's own creator, Pegasus.
Get this, Pegasus can read minds. So in
Really?
their duel,
That's his
Yugi
name,
and Yami kept
Pegasus?
swapping souls, Freaky Friday
He a
style,
brony?
trusting each other to pick up on the strategies they left behind. And the mind reader was stumped. Yeah, they cheated.
No, Pegasus was reading their minds. Regardless, Yugi and Yami are an excellent dueling pair. Yami trusts Yugi to improve on his plans, while Yugi expects Yami to be his bolder half.
They're not just smart. These card-slinging geeks are somehow expected to be fit enough to dodge lasers, resist getting their souls ripped out, and survive attacks from duel monsters. Even the most common duel monster can cause tsunamis, rain down meteors, and wreck cities.
And all of this power culminated in Battle City, hosted by Kaiba Corp.
Because Kaiba really wanted that salty runback against his rival.
Salt only surpassed by Yami's biggest hater, Merrick, who wanted the 3 Egyptian god cards to take him out. These cards were Slifer, the Electric Dragon, Ra, the God Phoenix, and Obelisk, who strikes with the power of infinity.
This was a different ball game altogether, but Yugi was starting to stand on his own 2 feet.
So Yami and Yugi kept dueling on in a battle city that never wants to end. Or stop bullying Joey. But to claim the Egyptian gods, Yugi and Yami had to face them in duels, pulling off some ridiculously high IQ plays.
When battling Slifer, they used a handful of weak cards to create an infinite combo of attacks that went past
Did he
the
just
god's
say
limits.
weak
And
cards?
later, Yugi combined Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl's magic into Black Burning Magic, promptly defeating Ra.
This ain't new for the magicians. In the movie Bonds Beyond Time, they did something similar against Paradox. It's kinda crazy that together, the magicians can defeat the 10-star gods, which are way stronger than mid-tier monsters that are 5 to 9 stars.
Mid-tier cards aren't pushovers. Darkhold Dragon is a sentient black hole, planet alignment moves solar systems, and Jaden's Glow Neos destroyed a relativity field that spawned an entire universe.
But at the top would be the great evil god Zork, who showed up to plunge existence into the realm of darkness. It was time for Yugi to finish the puzzle of who Yami really is.
If the monsters weren't real before, they sure were now. Everyone has soul energy, Ba, which manifests as Ka, or a spirit. When used in tandem with the bonds of his cards, Yugi can will duel monsters into reality, even drawing anyone he wishes by believing in the heart of the cards.
I knew it! He's been cheating all this time! He doesn't just make up rules, he's stacking his deck!
Not at all.
What?
Drawing the card he needs isn't just luck. It's an actual
Hey, I
skill
was
that he
quiet this
developed.
entire
It's been
time.
expanded in following series like GX and 5Ds.
Okay, well, I'd be the king of games too if I could just decide I have a royal flush every round.
Whatever. Yami rediscovered his Egyptian past, his multiple lifelong bonds, and his real name, Atem. Claiming his place as the ruler of the afterlife, Atem fused the Egyptian god cards to summon Harakti, the creator of light.
She's the ultimate duel monster who banished Zork and all of his scary darkness for good. The epitome of, screw you, I win.
No kidding, for Harakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's multiverse with that same light. Judgment had passed. Across many duels, evil was vanquished. There was only one more thing left to do.
A post-game boss duel between Yugi and Atem.
Their farewell was both climactic and bittersweet. Yugi had grown as
Sorry
a
if
duelist
I-
and a person. His victory proved that he no longer needed Atem's help
If
to
I
be his bolder
like
half.
unable
Even
to
when
keep
Atem
up
was
with
an
the
entire dimension away or
corrections,
busy
how many
slapping the end of
correct
existence,
things,
he and
that I
Yugi
got,
would always
how
be
many
bros.
wrongs that I
Okay,
got.
it should have been me, not him.
hard to
I'm sorry I called you a
remember.
cheater. I was jealous. You're so
I'm pretty
cool.
sure I got
Yugi
9
moved on
9
to a career in
rights.
game design and passed the torch to future duelists.
Could be
He
wrong.
would be remembered as the greatest duelist there
6
ever was.
rights.
Except to Kaiba, who tried to ascend to
7
the
wrongs.
afterlife to
I don't
rematch
know.
Atem. Goes to show you that money can't buy you happiness, but it sure can buy you a sweet rocket ship.
There will always be another story,
So?
another duel, another game, and you won't find yourself a better opponent than the king of games.
Okay, here we go.
The Battle of the Millennium is about to start, but we wouldn't be able to make it happen without some help from our friends at Raycon.
That's right, this message is sponsored by Raycon. If you're looking for a holiday gift,
I believe
Raycon's
in you,
essential
Ash.
open earbuds should be at the top of your
I
list.
believe in you,
Regular
Ash.
earbuds block out everything, but these beauties sit so perfectly in the ear you get both real clear sound and also what's happening around you. Exactly what I need when I'm out lawnmower racing, or bike riding, jogging, whatever normal people do.
We're happy that Raycon is a longtime sponsor of our show, and for good reason. They have over
Okay,
3
you
million
showing off your
customers
play
who are getting
button.
premium sound quality for half
Why are you
the
showing
price.
off your
and
play
if you
button?
don't like your earbuds,
don't
they
need to
have a
show off your play
30-day
button.
guarantee, so there's practically no risk.
They're lightweight, last up to 8 hours on one charge, and with multi-point connection, I can wirelessly hook them up to multiple devices. So they're super handy.
The essential open earbuds are here for the holiday season, and they're selling
Isn't that the
fast.
Death Battle
Raycon
crew?
audio products are up to 20% off this
Remember?
holiday season. Just click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/deathbattleopen to save on Raycon audio products site-wide. Order by December 15th to guarantee delivery by Christmas, because great gifts shouldn't show up late. All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Okay, it's time to get
Before
really
we start,
serious
let's
now.
play some ground rules.
We're treating this as a real-time fight, much like typical battles in the Pokemon anime and duels later on in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And given that the rules of Pokemon and duel monsters are clearly incompatible, we'll allow them to summon anything that's reasonably available to them.
It's time to death battle!
Death Battle! What is this, Game Boy? Yo, he made a Game Boy animation? Oh, it turned from Game Boy to this animation.
You okay, Pikachu? Guess we're on force.
He's alright.
Hang in there.
He's
You have
fine.
Spirit, but I have Lightning Blade and Excalibur to boost my attack, and I set one card face down to end my turn.
Whoa. Okay, guys, it's our turn now. Pikachu, throw him off with Quick Attack. Everyone else, back him up. Great job. Now, Thunderbolt.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You forgot about my face down card. Rise! Dimension Space!
Oh! Oh, one of his Pokemon saved him! Oh, with
Good
sacrifice!
thing we brought them all, right, Pikachu?
What do you mean, them all?
What? Bulls? They summoning bulls?
Charizard, I choose you.
Charizard! Oh! Oh! Wait! Yo, the Pokemon's gonna do it! The Pokemon's gonna win! Pokemon's gonna win! Guys, no trade backs. No trade backs. Yo, I think Pokemon got this. Pokemon got this, man. No, Charizard! Oh, shoot, you look pretty tough. Epic ass rock and roll music. Damn! Oh! That's that Boo! That's Boo's cousin. He always loves to show off that tongue. Oh! Oh! No! Oh! It's a wrap.
turn now.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap, Yugi. It's a wrap.
I just need to believe in the heart of the cards.
Who's that Pokemon?
Haroxy! The List of Light! This is it! Magicians! Flash burning magic! Haroxy! Joser!
Pikachu, let's finish this. Together!
How is this going to end?
You activated my trap card! Magic Cylinder! With it, I'll send your Thunderbolt back to attack your light points directly!
God damn!
That was an awesome duel, Ash.
Damn, man! Damn!
Oh, my childhood! Whiz, quick! I need your tears! We can save him!
There's a lot to this, so let's break it down by experience, strategy, and monsters. Starting with experience. Both Ash and Yugi have risen to the top, beating
God
the best
damn
of the
it,
best,
man.
and traveled all over the world.
But Ash traveled more, was in more tourneys, and saved the world way more often. And despite what
Damn,
people
my
say, he
childhood.
wins.
Oh,
Even a 10
man.
stint as the Pharaoh doesn't tip the scale since he wasn't in charge for very long. Plus, Pokemon evolve over time, literally and figuratively. While Yugi's deck is obviously
I guess you can't
the
defeat
cards
magic, they
are
say. You
unchanging,
can't
unable
defeat
to
magic.
grow like Ash's Pokemon.
You can't
So
defeat
Ash
magic.
wins in
You can't
experience,
outsmart magic.
but when it comes to strategy, he's a wild card.
He's skilled at improvisation and using the environment to win. Even machines cannot comprehend his tactics.
But the same goes for Yugi. Gotta remember, Yugi and Atem's teamwork is second to none. They're masters at exploiting weaknesses, setting up tricks, and surprising foes with so-called weak cards.
Both could likely adjust to each other's unpredictability, so a Dark Horse-style win was unlikely.
But Ash's secret weapon is his bond with his Pokemon, boosting their power. I'm not just
Dang,
talking
is
about
Pokemon
Pikachu.
really that
His
suck?
power of friendship invented an evolution for Greninja. That's crazy. Ash's trust in his Pokemon knows no limits.
Silly as it may sound, Yugi trusts
Man,
his
there's
deck
no
in
way.
the same way. The heart of the cards is real, and Yugi is determined
There's
to support
just
his
no
monsters
way.
with spells, traps, and buffs. Look at his duels with Merrick and Paradox, where he bolstered his weaker cards to take down
God.
gods. With Ba and Ka, his bonds with his cards manifest them into reality, not so dissimilar from Ash Greninja.
Yeah, Ash has aura, but he
Bro, I'm gonna check the
mastered it.
Pokemon
And
versus
specialties like
Digimon.
Mega Evolution and Gigantamax, while awesome, only work with specific Pokemon.
And since
I better
Ash
get this
focuses on
right. I
offense
hope
more than support,
Pokemon
Yugi
wins
can control the pace of the fight with
on
cards like
Pokemon
Swords
versus
of Revealing
Digimon. I
Light
just
and
saw the
Magic
video. I
Cylinder.
saw the video.
But I know some of you are asking, what if Ash threw hands? The kid's strong enough to chuck trees and lift baby
Dang,
gods.
man.
Just punch him, man. Well, Yugi's similarly tough, and the Millennium Puzzle can make shields, steal ghosts, cast illusions, and mess with minds. If Ash actually tried to punch him, it'd be Mewtwo all over again.
It's a close call, but Yugi takes the edge in strategy.
So it all comes down to the monsters. Yugi had a slightly larger pool of monsters, but Ash's can clear out island-wide storms, fight terraforming beasts, and are stronger than the black hole summoning Gardevoir.
However, Yugi's can rain down meteors, compete with larger black holes, and even the mid-tier scale to glow Neos, destroying that relativity field with a universe. And Harakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's whole multiverse, surpassing even Solgaleo's Sunsteel Strike and Dialga's Roar of Time.
And Yugi had more than just monsters on the field. Ash's strength was also his weakness. His power was evenly spread, reliant only on his remaining Pokemon.
If Mr. Mime faints, no more Psychic Barriers. If he lost Lucario, no more Mega Evolution, and so on. The longer the battle went, the less Pokemon Ash had.
and he did not have a reliable way to bring them
Listen,
back.
Yuko and
He doesn't
everything,
carry
Yugi.
revives on him, and even then,
But,
reviving
like,
Pokemon in the anime is entirely
I'm
different
more
from the
sided
game.
with
Meanwhile,
Pokemon,
Yugi
so I
had
have
cards
not
like
watched
Mirage
the
Ruler
anime
and Monster Reborn that could
before.
instantly recall
Like
powers
the
he's
same
lost.
parodies and
he can,
references,
you
though.
know, bend fate to draw whatever card he
From
wants,
other
and we didn't even
YouTube
cover them all.
videos, like
Really,
watching, like,
Yugi's deck has no
Anime
pathetic cards.
Vine
Exactly. Yugi's
compilations.
versatility and power swept
That's
Ash's
why I
options,
saw you
giving his
at-
monsters the lead. He just needed the right moment to knock Ash stone cold.
That was a good attempt at a pun, Wiz. You might not think it's Pharaoh, but Ash got Yugi owned.
The winner is Yugi Moto.
Death Battle will be back in 2026. But right now, you can check out our brand new channel. It's called Nightly Brew, and we're playing Dungeons & Dragons, Blood on the Clock Tower, and other games that'll probably blow up in our face. So check it out right now, and make sure to subscribe. Thanks.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of biased. I love Death Battle the most. Okay, once again, the Pokemon didn't win again. Pikachu didn't win against Blanca, and now Ash Ketchum didn't win against Yugi Moto. So one last chance, guys. One last chance. I'ma really see if Pokemon will defeat Digimon next time. Next time. I hope Pokemon seriously win against Digimon. It's like a ripoff of Pokemon, so Pokemon better win. So I believe Pokemon came out first before Digimon, so I really hope to Christ that Pokemon will win against Digimon. Well, I'm bounce out of here. Thanks for watching. Like it or dislike it. Thanks for watching regardless. Comment down below what are your thoughts of Pokemon losing against Yu-Gi-Oh! I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in every day. And as always, high five. And take care of yourselves. Deuces.